Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Doug Wanders the Midwest. Those of you who have been following along on our channel, welcome back. And those who are new, welcome to our channel. So today is just going to be a little bit of an update video because we got a lot of stuff coming up and we wanted to kind of let everybody know what's going on with our channel, what's going to be kind of some new stuff. And it's vacation week next week. We are headed down to the Smoky Mountains. We're going to be doing Gatlinburg, Chattanooga. We're going to be doing all kinds of awesome stuff. I'm going to talk about that today in this video. We're going to be doing MIS actually today. Today's Sunday over in Brooklyn, Michigan. We're going to be heading over there. Let's hope for the rain to hold off. It's supposed to be about a 30% chance from right around when race time starts. We attract rain. I don't know what to tell you. And it's supposed to end when the race is around the ending time. So we'll see if it hits us or not. But it's, I think, our third MIS NASCAR race. Really cool to be there in person. Definitely a unique experience for those who have never been to a race, but something you need to check out. So anyways, we'll bring that to you today. The video probably won't come out tonight, probably tomorrow, if I get time to edit. So anyways, we are enjoying our morning coffee, coffee up. For those who drink coffee, and if you don't, then grab your Dr. Pepper or whatever else you drink. So anyway, so today we'll do that. And then not even a week later, on Saturday morning, we get up. We are headed to Chattanooga. We're going to be doing lots of stuff. The Incline Railway. We're going to be hitting a couple restaurants down there. I think hopefully Community Pie. It's supposed to be a cool pizza place that has I think Detroit style and New York style pizza. So we're going to be trying that. And then we're heading off in the morning on that Sunday to Rock City. We've been wanting to do that now for, multiple years. We just never want to leave Gatlinburg to go do that. So this year we're going to start our trip there and then go to Rock City. It should be pretty interesting. Here it's pretty fun and got some crazy views and heights and unique things to see. So we'll start there, and then we're going to head back to Gatlinburg and we're going to spend a good solid week there. So we're going to be there from Sunday all the way up until Saturday. So pretty excited. Trying to stay out of the sick bubble that's been going around. Wasn't feeling well the last couple days. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better today and ready to go. But yeah, let's talk about our trip to Gatlinburg. And then we'll get to the fall and what's going on in this coming fall period. All right, before we get there, I forgot to mention, want to talk about our live stream. So a live stream, we've been trying to kind of figure out what we want to do with that. Our first live stream, we haven't gotten into that portion of YouTube yet. So we're going to try to get into a live stream. I'm going to be making the announcement when we're going to do that. I think we're going to wait until after we get back from our vacation in Gatlinburg. Plus, we have stuff upcoming in fall that we want to do that are going to be new. So we're going to talk about our trip to Gatlinburg in that first live stream. And then we're going to be also talking about our process of the live streams. We're going to try to do those on a regular basis, just to kind of keep up with everybody, at least weekly, moving forward once we start them. So it's new for us. It's just going to be me on screen. As we all know, my wife does not get into the whole social media of being on film, which I respect that. You know, she just doesn't want to get engaged in that. And so I don't blame her. And so anyways, it'll be me. We'll have discussions. We're going to talk about the trips. We're going to talk about our channel. We're going to do a lot of different cool things. And there's a lot of people on Twitter that I know as well. Fine, you can look me up, Doug Wanders, in the Twitter as well, X. Everybody wants to call it Twitter, but it's X. It's hard to get off that name, man. You got Michigan football season coming up, so that'll be kind of cool too. We got games, we got all kinds of stuff we're going to. But yes, live stream. Feel free to let me know what kind of stuff you want to see in the live stream, if there's certain things that you guys like or want to see or talk about. But I will make the announcement. I will do a video when I get back, and probably won't be until beginning of September. And then we will put out a video or a live stream as probably on a Saturday. And again, it's timing too. You know, I want people to be able to join and be a part of that. So it'll probably be a little bit later on a Saturday evening. We talked about it being on a Sunday, so a lot of different things. So feel free to comment in this video if you have any interest as far as attending and when that would work out for everybody. And then we're going to try to stick it to the same day every week, so that way we can be consistent for viewers or followers that want to hang out and chat. So anyways, that's the live stream piece. And so look forward to that coming in the next couple weeks when I get back, probably the beginning of September. I'll announce the date, and then we can set up the first one. Pretty exciting. So Gatlinburg, let's talk about that. So we are going to do a ton of videos each day. We're going to be filming every day. We got pretty much stuff planned almost every day. We're going to be hitting up Dollywood again this year. Always love Dollywood. It's going to be in between the Halloween pumpkin Luminites, and then it's going to be in between the summer festivals. So there won't be any festivals going on, but we just really love getting into that park. It's, you know, it's a real fun, family oriented. There's lots of stuff going on. There's music, and there's obviously the attractions of roller coasters. We just got back from Holiday World, which was a really cool park. So check that video out if you haven't seen it. That park is really cool. We really enjoyed it. Very themed well, very clean. Decent food for parks. You know, parks are gonna have their food the way they have them, but it was overall pretty good. But Dollywood always has just that mountain kind of wholesome fun kind of theme going on there, and it's got the train, and it's got all the kind of stuff that, you know, we like. As we get older, we're not as into the extreme roller coasters like I used to be. I used to love like Cedar Point and places like that. But with Vertigo and all kinds of stuff I've experienced over the last couple years, I'm more on the mild side. So like dark rides and just smaller, cool rides. That's why I think Disney mostly appeals. We are hoping to go next year to Universal Studios for the new Epic Universe that's going to be opening. We have no details on when we're going to do that or if we're going to do that, but we've been talking about it. I'll just say that. We've been talking about it, and I hear it's supposed to be amazing. Now, Disney has announced, I guess, that they're going to do a bunch of different lands, Monsters, Inc. and Villains and all these cool things that are happening in Disney. So if you're a Disney person, check out some of those videos because there's a lot going on over the next couple years at Disney, and of course a whole new park at Universal Studios. All right, so back to Gatlinburg. So Gatlinburg, obviously there's some favorite restaurants that we have in between Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. We tried to narrow down the most popular ones that we've liked, because when we go to visit, we only get a chance to go once a year. So we try to hit up all the main restaurants. So we're going to be going to, in our opinion, we feel like we're going to be starting to do top 5, top 10 lists at these places. So that'll be new to my channels. We're going to start doing top 5 and top 10. But for us, it's always in that category. We love the Peddler. Peddler is one of our favorite steakhouses. It's got a lot of cool stuff, but it's got that salad bar. Alamo, that, to me, that is my favorite place to go to get a really good steak. I mean, that is top notch in my opinion. Cherokee Grill is another one. We love Crockett's for breakfast. That's probably one of our favorites. Pancake Pantry is another one that we really enjoy. So anyways, we're going to be doing a ton of restaurants, probably at least one restaurant a day. And then obviously attractions. We always will do some kind of a putt-putt. We try to do that. We're going to be doing some kind of a mountain coaster. There's a new one out there that has been up. I've seen it on YouTube a while. It's quite lengthy. So we're going to take you along on the mountain coaster with me when I do it. So that'll be fun. But there is just a ton to see between Dollywood. There's also, besides the restaurants and the activities, we're going to be doing some hikes, some waterfalls. We haven't put those all together yet to see which day we're going to be doing what. Cades Cove, your typical stuff that we always have to see some of that stuff. So we're going to be doing those pieces. So there's going to be a video a day, probably about 2 or 3 videos a day that I'm going to be starting to film and then put out slowly as we kind of go along on our trip. So I'll try to get some out right away, but then we're gonna, when I get home at night, I spend, several hours doing the editing pieces to get those out so that everybody can kind of follow along on our journey when we're trying to actually do it, because the purpose of this is, for us to make memories, but also so you guys have content to see. And for those who can't get out there and do that stuff anymore, we know our mom and dad, my mom and dad love to watch our journeys just because, they don't travel as much as they used to or at all. They stay pretty local. So, but anyways, we appreciate you guys. We look forward to all the cool things that we're going to be doing in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Man, Pigeon Forge is a great place. We're going to be doing some new stuff over there. We're going to be trying to do some of these, like the Wax Museum and some other of these cool activities that are kind of touristy traps, but we see everybody doing this stuff, and we want to give it a shot ourselves and film it. So we'll probably be doing some of that stuff too. But Pigeon Forge has so many cool. The island is there. We always enjoy visiting the island with the fountains. And then there's, Old Mill is over there. There's so many good restaurants over there that we love. We're going to try some new ones so you guys don't have to see the same restaurant reviews from us, the same spots. But some of them we're going to have to go to because we just love them. So it's, it's about our vacation too. So we want to make sure that we enjoy ourselves. So this year we're going to be not doing a cabin. I know we've done cabins in the past, but we're going to stick to a hotel in Gatlinburg this year. Climbing up those crazy steep mountains with some really sketch driveways. We're like, no, you know what? Let's just stick to the land, man. Let's stick down to where it's close. So we're going to stay in a hotel. So we'll show you our hotel again, where we're staying, and it's always like one of my favorite stays anyways. So, but yes. So Gatlinburg, of course, we're going to be doing some sky lifts. We always will get on at least some of these. And there's so many other cool things. Now, looking at the weather, we had some really bad weather last time. I mean, it rained. It was like one of those like circular like storms that stayed and like pretty much washed us out almost the whole trip. So for what I see, fingers crossed, the first few days, at least, I think Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it showed sun and 85, 86 degrees. So I will take that, considering that it was like a monsoon the last time we went. So that was pretty disappointing, to have to go through rain and have umbrellas all the way through our trip. All right. So anyways, main points. Gatlinburg starting this coming Saturday, leaving early, getting back the following Saturday. MIS today, which is Sunday, before. And then when we come back, we'll talk about our Route 66 trip that we're going to be taking. We're really excited about that. We've done the state of Illinois so far. We have not gotten past that, so we got to St. Louis, and then that's where we stopped last time. So lots of videos if you want to look in our collection of our trip to Route 66, all the way up to St. Louis. We will start back up at St. Louis, and we're going to go beyond. So we'll talk more about that in our live stream when we get back. Lots of cool things coming up in the fall. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year, especially for, in the mitten. We get the nice leaf change colors of the season. So, but yeah, that's the update for now. And then watch for many videos starting next week, Saturday. I'll be producing Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge videos, and obviously Chattanooga. Really excited about that. We've never been there, so we're going to be doing several videos there to start out Saturday and Sunday, and then as we get to Gatlinburg, we're going to be doing several videos a day. So, all right, that's it from Doug Wanders the Midwest. Check me out on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I do have an Instagram and TikTok. Not really busy on that, but if you guys ever want to send messages or whatever about the channel on that, you can get me on X most days. But obviously, feel free to comment here if you have some productive items that you want to talk about for the travel, or things that you want to see. Things that, over the next week, you want me to capture, or if you're interested in me filming that, because that's important for me to know, because I want you guys to see, if there's things that you really want to for me to film. So feel free on this video to feel free to tell me what you want. Give me some feedback as far as what things you like to see and be a part of when you're down in the Smoky Mountains, or if there's cool things that you can give me for hints, places to go, restaurants. We'll always leave a couple days open, so that way if there's something that really intrigues us, we are not the kind of people that sit down at $200 a piece dinners. We like to eat pretty reasonable. Most places, but we will sit down in a couple of nice restaurants during our trip. But typically, if there's things that are more in the generalized restaurants, and you give us some good ideas, or a place that's really got great food, we want to hit it up. Same thing with any activities that you guys have done over there. We love seeing new stuff, and we'll try to do a new hike or two, or falls, because we're really into the falls, in Gatlinburg in the park. So, all right, that's it from the update video. We will see you in all of our videos. Again, trying to grow our channel. We've got it up to over 1,500 now, so we're pretty excited about that. I remember starting 3 years ago, just doing my first Rochester video for Christmas lights and starting the new hobby. So I've come a long way and trying to grow. I know I'm just a small guy with many aspirations and dreams, but eventually you never know what happens. So we have lots of cool things coming. We're going to continue just to do it and enjoy ourselves during the process, and we'll see how it goes. Love you all. Appreciate you. Can remember to like the videos when you watch them. It helps. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel. That helps me know that you're there. And then you can also just make sure, you get the little notification buttons. If you push that, it tells you when any of our videos pop up. So, Mom and Dad, love you. Family, friends, and my YouTube family. Love you all. Continue to wander, and definitely we're going to do the same. Take care, everybody.